Hi, my name is Paul Emecheta. Today, I would like to introduce to you a military historical game of Second World War Barbarossa out of tactic systems. I am 40 years of age, but my friends and I love playing this game. I am sure that you and your company play this game too. The question, in what? I love dynamic war games, that's why my choice is Barbarossa. So what's in the box? This is a huge number of Soviet and German soldiers which are so easy to collect. You do not even need any glue. Watch this. Before your very eyes, I will set this little tank. Remember, without any glue. If you have the time and desire, they can be painted or not, but you can play. That makes the game no less interesting. Now with the soldiers gathered, you can play now. The game is played on a compilation game board which consists of hexagonal cells. Hexes. Each cell represents certain kind of terrain. You can use axis heights to draw 3 levels of slopes. Slope, sharp, vertical. Now I would like to review the game itself and its features. Let's start with the soldiers. They are made up of different kinds of units of troops. Infantry, artillery, armored vehicle, tank, aviation. The detachment is presented in the form of the model on the board and a card unit. To each unit at the beginning of each game, orders are given to which players must execute simultaneously. All orders are given in secrecy from the opponent's hearing. And now, when orders are given, our cards are on the table, you can make your first move. And now, attention! If you have been waiting for the moment for an opponent to make a move, when you are playing Barbarossa out of tactic games, all orders are executed simultaneously. I would like to tell you of how once with a few moves, I defeated an opponent. At the point, it turned out that my opponent won in a tank battle and was determined to break through my position. He was even ready to make sure that I gave up. Understanding what his pleasure was, I decided to play with him, preparing a little surprise. He did not realize this, but looked forward to a speedy victory. Retreating my infantry, making sure that all his tanks got in a narrow place and grouped, and called on the aviation for a counter-strike. When my opponent saw the maneuver by my aircraft, his joy turned into an enormous disappointment. Attacks by my aviation on his tanks, as I anticipated, tore his plans. His tanks were stopped and he could not continue the battle. And my infantry storm on the enemy's position was only a matter of time. The most interesting thing of all is that when new sets are made, I can easily add them to my soldiers, making the game more interesting. Meaning that the game will change constantly and I can never get bored. Really nice it was chatting with you, but I must go now. At 8 o'clock I have another batch of Barbarossa with my buddies. So bye, see you soon.